Hello, Bridget Bartlett here with Visual Marketing and Design, and today we are live instead of our team training, where we are live Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So today I want to show you a really cool tool. Let me go ahead and refresh my screen here, and I want to show you if you've ever had a website that you wanted to create, like social proof, like you can see down here, or maybe add an opt-in form to gather emails, or maybe you want to advertise a coupon or a special that's going on. I'm going to show you a super cool free tool that you can use to actually create this today. Okay, so this tool is actually one of the tools that we have inside of our reseller program. It is called ELMatic. You can see inside of your dashboard, of course, you can use the tag to automate the system inside of your accounts. But if you want to manually create the account, all you need to do is go inside of your partner portal and choose ELMatic, and then you can choose one of the free plans, which as a reseller, you get unlimited free accounts that you can create. If you want to create the pro plan, you can use just one of your reseller licenses. And if you want the main plan with unlimited everything, that is the legacy plan, and that will use 4 of your reseller licenses. Okay, so just to explain that to you as well. So let's actually dive into today's training. Oh, before I do that, I do want to say hello to McCall and Ray and Maria. Thank you so much for joining on YouTube. Okay, let's get started. ELMatic is a really simple tool that you can actually embed into your website and create notifications for your website visitor to learn more about your website and what you're offering. And I'm going to dive into the dashboard now and show you how all of this works. So once you have received your email with your login credentials, you want to get access to the dashboard. You'll see here that we can see all of our campaigns, notifications, and impressions. We can create a campaign here. You'll see that I only have one campaign created here and one notification. If we want to create a brand new campaign, we're just going to click there, and then let's just say test is the name of my campaign. And I want to add my domain name that I'm going to add the campaign to. So if I want to add this campaign to test.com, I can type that in there. I could also use a subdomain. So if I wanted to create offer.test.com, I just want to put the domain or subdomain there. Now, if I'm just using test.com and I want to make sure that all of the websites and subdomains of test.com are included in this campaign, I can toggle this on and it will include offer.test.com or sample.test.com or info.test.com into the campaign. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click create now, and you'll see that you have the option to embed the code. Okay, this is what is going to connect your website to your campaign. So all you need to do is copy that, and if you're using high level, you just want to go into the actual website or funnel, and you want to paste the heading tracking code here, okay, inside the main settings of your website. Once you do that, then the widget is actually connected to your website, okay? So we want to now create a notification. So I'm going to click here, and you see that we have lots of options. And as I scroll through here and help you understand what each of them do, you can actually see down here, and it will show you an example of what this notification looks like. So we have the informal, if we're wanting to let our users know of maybe a flash sale. We also have the coupon option here, if we're maybe running a special. We have a live counter here to show how many users are active. The email collector to help us actually collect emails and generate leads. We can track our conversions, which is sort of like social proof. We can also track the conversion counter here. So if we want to show how many people bought our product, we can actually add a video. We can encourage our website visitors to share our content by adding this notification down here. We can display our reviews and testimonials. We can actually use emojis to get feedback. We can notify of cookies, and we can also add the score here. So if we want them to give us feedback via a score, we can add that option there. We can also add the request collector for support tickets. We can add a countdown collector as well if we're running a webinar. And if we have a code that we want to embed into our notifications, we can do that there. Now I'm going to go ahead and click create. And you'll see here that when we are creating a notification using the embed code, all we need to do is give the notification a name and then paste in the code here, okay? We can also set our triggers, so we can choose to trigger on all pages. We can set the display trigger. We can also set the display frequency, so how often do we want it to show, and we can choose which devices we want it to display on. We can also choose the display duration and where do we want this to be positioned. We can choose to display our branding or not, and we can actually customize the branding here. Now, I've already created a sample campaign here. So if we go to bridgetbartlett.com, and you'll see my notification is set here. So I'll just show you what this looks like here. So we just gave our notification a name, and you'll see here that I actually used a tag to pre-fill in the first name of my sign up. Okay, now this is actually really simple to grab, and you can see here that you can insert dynamic variables from your conversion data. So it says example, if you have a field name, full name, then you can use full name here, okay? Now, if you're using high level, all you need to do is go to the form that you want to trigger the response, and you're just going to highlight this. So this is going to be the variable that you're going to use. When you go back to ELMatic, you just simply want to put those brackets around it, just like I did there, and then it will pre-fill in the data. Now, you can also use this down here in the conversion description as well as the title, and you can add an image here as well, okay? You can add image alternate text. You can create a notification URL that you want them to go to after clicking the notification. You can have it open in a new tab. The display order, so how many conversions do you want to show and how much time and seconds between conversions. You can also set your triggers here. So do you want it to show on all pages or specific pages? What is the delay frequency, which devices you want it to show on? How you want it to look. Do you want it to be left or right? The display duration, the bottom left positioning, if that's what you want. And you can also choose to display the close button or display branding. You can customize your branding here as well. And you can also check out the data and use the web point trigger here. Okay, if you want to add that to your workflows, if you're using high level, or if you're using another program, you simply want to just paste this into your workflow. Okay, so that is how easy it is to use ELMatic inside of your website, and especially if you're using high level, it makes it even more simple. Before you go, if you have questions, join us for open office hours starting right now at bridgetbartlett.com. See you there.